Hi, this is Melody Payne from melodypayne.com, and in this video I'm going to show you how you can set up an overhead webcam for your online lessons so that you can give your students this view. Here is the overhead view of the keyboard that so many of us enjoy using during our online piano lessons, and you can see the entire range of my piano keys right here. It's a wonderful option for showing chord progressions, or a new scale, or even teaching piano keys. Hey diddle diddle, the D is in the middle. It's a great way for us to increase the value of our online piano lessons. Ready to see how I do this? Let's get started. Here is what the overhead camera looks like, and you can see that I have a webcam here. I have a ball adapter here that you can see, and this allows me to have more range of motion for my camera angles. And then you can see this small silver adapter right in here. That allows me to attach everything to my microphone stand, which you can see my boom stand runs right there. And this wire right here is the cord for my webcam. This tutorial is going to show you how I set all of this up so that I can have an overhead view of my piano keys during my online piano lessons. Now you can see I have disassembled everything so I can show you just how easy it is to reassemble everything to create that perfect overhead view that you're looking for. So the first thing, here is my end of my boom stand, and it looks just like this. Then all I need to do is take this adapter and screw it right onto the end of the stand just like this. This adapter is listed in the blog post, and there's a link to it so you can get the correct one that would fit this boom stand. So now we have our adapter. The next thing I'm going to do is take this really cool adapter right here. This one is a ball head adapter, and you can see that there's a ball in there, which allows for tons of range of motion. And this tightens and untightens it, so then I can move around, and the webcam will be attached here, which means I can angle it any angle that I like and have a lot more freedom with the way my webcam is placed and even where I put my boom stand. My boom stand is over here right past the bass end of my piano. I used to have it right here behind me before I got this particular adapter, and it would be over my head like this looking down, but I realized every time I stood up I bumped into it, and that was getting really annoying because my hair would get tangled in it. So what I decided to do was look for another type of adapter that would allow me to put my microphone stand over here by the bass end of my piano. And then, as you could see, the boom stand leans over from the left, and so it stays out of my way, which actually allows not only my webcam to have a better range of motion, it allows me to have a better range of motion as well. So all you do, you can see that there is a little hole there, and that goes onto this end right here. Let's see if I can get a better view of that for you. And that goes onto this end. It's like a tiny little screw of the adapter. Lefty loosey, righty tighty, never forget. Okay, so just keep tightening it until it's on there. And the next thing I need to do is attach my webcam. I've already plugged it into the USB port of my computer. I have an older model of a MacBook Pro that still does have USB ports, but if you have a newer computer, you might want to get an adapter so that you could plug your webcam in. But this is just a simple USB on the other end of this webcam, and this is a Logitech C920 HD webcam. And you can see on the bottom, again, there is a place right there where you can screw the webcam right on to the end of this adapter. If there's not enough room right here, let me show you this. Did you see how I had to move this just a little bit? There you go. So right now the little screw part doesn't stick out of the bottom very much, but all you have to do is tighten this little disc, and then you've got plenty of space right there, and that is where you put your webcam. There, and now my webcam is attached successfully. So all I have to do is just move my boom stand over here, and like I said, that ball right there allows you to put your webcam at any angle, facing any direction that you like. So I want mine like this, so that it's looking down on the piano keys right here. And once you get it set, all you have to do is tighten this right here. You might have to tighten the other ones just a little bit to make it stay. But then there you have it. Now my webcam is stationary, it's not moving. And then all I have to do is make any adjustments like this. And then the next thing you know, you've got that wonderful overhead view that you're looking for. So I've found with the Logitech C920 that if I can get it about 5 to 5.5 feet, then it provides the entire view of the keyboard from the lowest note to the highest note, just like I'm looking for. Now that you have your webcam set up, how do you show the view? Well, if you're teaching in FaceTime, you would go into your settings and then select this camera as your overhead camera, and then it will switch to this camera. And if you're teaching in Zoom, you actually do the same thing. So let me get this positioned, and then I'll show you how to switch cameras. My webcam is all positioned right up here, right out of the view of this particular webcam. And by the way, I am using two. I use another Logitech C920 right there for my main view during online lessons. So now that I have it set, and here it is right up here. If you're teaching in Zoom, there should be a little camera at the bottom of your screen that either says start video or stop video. And there is a little arrow right beside the camera. You'll want to click that little arrow, and then all of your cameras will pop up, and you'll see a list of the Logitech C920 camera 1, Logitech C920 camera 2. You'll see your built-in FaceTime camera if you are teaching on a MacBook Pro, because that is what comes in the computer. And you may even have other cameras that are hooked up. So I even have a mini cam virtual webcam hooked up. So you might see a lot of different cameras. All you have to do is click the one that you want. So right now, I'm on my first Logitech webcam, and all I have to do is click right here, and then it switches to my second webcam. So here I am. Then I can do something like this with my students. I can show them whatever I need to model or demonstrate. And then when I'm ready to switch back, same process, click the little arrow, click the other webcam, and now I'm back right here. You can use keyboard shortcuts. If you are on a Mac, you can use the keyboard shortcuts that you can see right up here where it says select a camera, and it says hold Shift Command N as in Nancy to switch. Shift Command N. So I'm going to show you how that works. So Shift Command N, and it switches. And then Shift Command N, and it will rotate through the different cameras that I have. So Shift Command N, and there's my minicam session. Shift Command N, and there's my FaceTime camera, which you can see the quality is not as high as the webcams. And then one more time, Shift Command N, and I'm back to my HD webcam. So what I usually like to do is if I'm switching to this camera, I just do a quick Shift Command N, and there it is. And then when I want to switch back, I click the little arrow beside the video camera over here, and then I select it from my menu, and then I switch back. So for me, those are both the quickest ways to switch back and forth. So now you've seen how I use an overhead camera, how it can be very beneficial for modeling, for showing students something new, and how to set one up so that you can easily use one as well. links to the different pieces of equipment that you need, which are super inexpensive, by the way. They are all in the blog post that goes along with this video. Thanks so much for watching. This is Melody Payne at melodypayne.com.